also start with me not paying attention right from the start. I was enjoying this music far too much to notice that there was a WZ-14 crossing. And I do believe that the first 3 or 4 shots that I fire in this game all fly extremely wide. I was hyped to get this mark. I was excited. I was in a good mood. I knew I was going to get this mark today. 84.28% is not far. It's scarily close, but I know I have mucked up before, and I feel that I will muck up again. I knew that this Skorpion G was gonna be a problem right from the moment where I saw him in base, because I am currently... Okay, he shot me already once. I know that I am like always gonna be spotted, because I'm going to be playing aggressive. I pull back here knowing that the Skorpion G is aiming. KV4 in front of me. Nope. He still hits me again. He rolls high twice, by the way, just so you know. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I feather a shot trying to get it in. I miss. Second shot. He tried everything to not get shot by me or the KV4. But eventually he failed and we shoot him. She shoot him dead. Now we're shooting at a low, the KV4 and I. The low shoots first, I believe. Only tracks him. I get the shot off. A nice, delicious high roll. 539, I believe it was. That feels pretty good. That adds up nicely to what we want to do. And he is tracked. I don't know how I hit the gun of that tank. I have no idea. I didn't just... Wow, welcome back to RNG, guys. I don't understand how that worked. You saw the shell fly out of the middle of my gun. Anyway, we cap it out. Nothing happens anymore this game.
You'd suck a cock to get rid of her.
There is not much to say for me during this game, except for that I was terrified to be spotted. I shoot the yak tagger that pops up there, and he is not going to pop up there again. I have trouble finding my position on this map. I'm not a fan of going into the field. I just don't enjoy it. Too open. If the team plays the town, I am dead. If the enemy light tanks kill my light tank for some unknown reason, I am dead. I missed the T-54 because I was too busy to actually try and shoot him. I was too busy trying to stay unspotted. The oh-ho, kind of the same story. I was more keen on doing damage here than remaining unspotted. Instead, the shell flies a tiny bit right and only retracts him. I am sad. I've had enough of waiting in the back and not achieving anything. I'm gonna move up, hope and pray that that shot would hit, but it really didn't. So I take my secret sneaky position here through the houses. You know, lots of cover from everything except for artillery. 800 damage from RT, and I'm already piss poor angry. I'm trying to feather a shot here in the WZ. I assume I don't have one, and he does. I just don't understand the outlining system in this game sometimes. I literally thought he was behind a house, but apparently he had a shot on me.
You don't have to suck cocks to get rid of people.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that is Lakeville. I take my time aiming this shot. I really took my time aiming this shot, and it still misses. That is my story with the Skorpion G. I don't know what it is, but it is so inaccurate for me. It's none of that German accuracy that everyone promises you. The Skorpion G is incredibly inaccurate for me. Now, anyway, we hit the grill blind. Well, not blind, I mean, he is out of render range. We killed Emil too. My reaction time is incredibly fast here regarding noticing the 1390. The other problem is I'm reloading. The second problem is I am too slow to react to actually get him away from me. So he just comes in and kills me. And that really pissed me off. Really did. If you notice, the mod that shows your mark of excellence percentage broke for some reason. I had to restart my game and then it worked again. But I'm not going to end up on 84.45%. The object 257 doesn't care and fires on the move. We win, at least.
What exactly is going on when you break the sound barrier?
Westfield, tier 10 game. M41 Bulldog at speed. My shell would have flown over even if I would have, I think, aimed it a bit in front of it. So RNG again denying me of any possible damage. Even though it was my own fault and I aimed it just a bit too little in front of him. I didn't give enough lead is what I'm trying to say here. Shot on the STA 2 actually goes in. Is the 2 or 1? 1. STA 1 actually goes in. Happy days. As we line up a shot on the STA 1, again, I would like to point your attention at the minimap and notice that we are severely losing the north, and we will severely lose the north. To cut a long story short, we lost this incredibly hard. It was one of those games where I was slightly out of position, so I couldn't support my team, and the team couldn't hold out long enough for me to find a good position and help in even the slightest way. I blame this game partly on me, partly on the team. There's nothing I could have done in the north for my team, except for get spotted and die in the bushes behind. At this rate, I will drop in my mark even more. I was so close to stopping, and I finally think I can get a shot off on the 12T. It only tracks him. I told myself, if it is 82.77%, I will stop playing for today. I'll just give up.
Let me put that in context for you. Flying AIDS.
No, of course I didn't stop. I'm a stubborn asshole. I'm an idiot when it comes to this. Only when I would drop to 81% is when I would give up. Easy shot on the T-34/2-2. What's the hyphen? No, I don't know. Anyway, and Emil just sits in a really weird position to shoot me. Like, there's no one really sits there at the beginning of the game to shoot people over here. It just doesn't make sense. I want to get back here and help my LTTB by shooting the T-34 and the batch at 12T. But then, guess what? We spot an Oho in the open. And that Oho will not stop aiming at my position. Literally, the only thing he will do is aim at my position. I will drive up again one more time just to make sure he is not spotted now. He won't expect me. He is spotted. He is aiming at my position. I'm pissed. I want to use that. I want to help my team by shooting the T-34 and help myself, you know, by doing damage. It's just I wasn't allowed to. It's stupid. Stupid people. Stupid game. You know, pretty much the opposite of what Victor Kisley once said. Happy players, happy game. Stupid players, stupid game. I mean it when I say stupid players, stupid game. There were 3 tanks on this corner. The 257, an ISM, and I believe a 110. They did not dare to assault a stock Conqueror. Yes, it has high DPM, but you're 3 tanks versus 1. The 263 is not even aimed this way. They could have easily just gone in and killed him. I had to lead the charge somewhat. I had to push out the 257. I know it's not really, you know, accepted to push out, but he had to do it. He was the dominant tank in this matchup. He had to go do something. Eventually the 263 turns around. We go around and kill him. I see that the ISM takes a low amount of damage, which means that the Conqueror was indeed stock. He has the 280 alpha gun, which means that I will outtrade him if we do a one-shot and one-shot trade. Now he has incredibly high rate of fire. I don't really, so I want to decide the pace of this engagement. I try to bait a shot out of him, baiting, he fires into the mountain. I have about 4 or 5 seconds of time. I take my time, track him, roll low again. He has rolled high on me only so far. But, I'm trying to bait him around this corner further and further to expose his side so far that if I drive forwards, I have the easiest shot on his side. Completely outplayed, and I'm going back up in my mark again. Lower plate of the WZ-120 fake tank, easy kill. I hunt the super perping, and I get obliterated because he gets to roll high and kill me. Welcome to World of RNG.
Hello, I like money.
Hello, finally a map I felt, wow, my voice has ripped itself. Finally a map that I felt that I could do some sniping on, except for that I get instantly spotted, and I'm like, where did I get spotted from? Okay, it doesn't really matter, I'll just aim here instead, like, I don't really care. How? Look at that shot. That E50M, he has German accuracy. I'm a Skorpion. I don't have German accuracy. What is this? I thought of staying up there, but I decided against it because I got spotted again. But I get my sweet revenge on that E50. Track him, high damage roll, and got some tracking damage out of it. Pretty good stuff. You saw me aiming at the 110. Suddenly my aiming reticle became huge because the incompetent butthole behind me in the T-34 pushed me out, and I only track him, the 110, and the T-34 with less accuracy actually pens him and tracks him. Felt good, man, but eventually I do get my shot off onto him, and I am gonna get surrounded by tanks now. I don't know why there's a T-34 up here, I don't know why there's a Loa up here, I don't know why my shell flies so high it hits the mantlet of the T-34 on the enemy team. So many questions, not enough answers. So far, this has been a plonker of a game. No one really stepped into a wrong position for me to shoot at them, getting pushed out by teammates. I finally find a position to shoot the French heavy, but they pull back. So I decide I'm gonna do what the T-34 and the lower should have done ages ago, and I'm actually going to go on the heavy corner in a Skorpion. Because I'm a Skorpion, I kept track of when the enemy tank shot both of them within 2 seconds of each other. That meant I had about, let's say, 6 seconds to poke out, shoot, and pull back again. And that saved my game, if I'm honest. So we had a good game on El Halouf. I drive all the way down to G1 with my teammates, and they all die. And then we lose the city as well, here on Fisherman's Bay. So I do 0 damage. There's literally nothing that I can really do anymore, except for just shoot the people as they come in. And even that will be a challenge, because we don't have tanks that can spot anymore, except for the AMX 30, who is about to die. Literally all the work we had done on El Halouf, trying to get the good position, fighting my own teammates for damage, fighting the enemy to try and kill them, gone in the blink of an eye, because my team literally probably didn't even know how to pee in a toilet bowl, let alone play roll the tanks.
Hey, get shit on, Shroud!
So during this emotional, holy shit, my voice shat itself. So during this emotional roller coaster of crying, booing, and screaming, look at this firing line. 4 tank destroyers just casually sitting, red line sniping whatever is going to poke the corner. No one is spotting. As the tank gets spotted, I actually sat here for a solid minute and 20 seconds, I do believe it was something like that, before the Type 4 drives around and gets dicked on. Tiger 2 has no clue what is awaiting here for him. Another 1 minute and 22 exciting seconds skipped in editing shows us the AMX ELC even 90, I don't know what the name is, pop up. I miss, the T-30 misses, the Borsig I think misses, and another Skorpion G maybe hits. I'm not quite sure. I get the first reload off because I fired first, and we kill it. Excitement! Wish I was reloaded though to shoot the Type 4. Because playing a tank destroyer on Overlord is the most exciting thing in the world currently, not rocket launches or wars or you know, bombing someone, we skip another 1 minute and 34 seconds in editing, and this Type 4, I'm not sure if he's using the derp gun or not. I just want him to fire so I can slam in that APCR. Yes, I've been firing a lot of APCR if you haven't noticed. I'm playing a premium tank. And 2, I don't care. He was following me. He wanted to damage me to hell. And he's not using the derp gun. I shoot his side. WZ shoots his side. I set him on fire. RT hits him. He doesn't have to reload for sure. And we go in to kill him. The game is not over yet though, by far. We shoot the Yak Tiger, we kill the Judas, we shoot the Yak Tiger, he dies eventually, we shoot the Skorpion G, we kill the Skorpion G, and then that light witch just runs until we cap out. This might be the last time we see Windstorm on this channel, because next patch is going to be removed. I wait for the email to get behind the bush, so if I fire, he won't spot me at least. The Conqueror that I bounced off a few times makes the mistake of crossing, makes the mistake of staying out in the open. The WZ is unlucky, very unlucky. That T-49 kept spotting me, so I give him a little something. That mark says I have it, yet I'm not celebrating just yet. I know that this mod is not 100% accurate. If I was to go in and die now and celebrate and then see I didn't get the mark, I'd probably end up burning the entire neighborhood down and then run out naked to the police department and scream Yahoo. More confidence that I have the mark now, I decide to just chase down this 257, take my time to kill it, because I actually want to win this game now as well. Eventually the Skorpion dies, the RT dead, we get a shot off into the GW Tiger. Get wrecked, man. I love shooting artillery. And the Emil's the last one left. I went through more emotions during this marking attempt than with the T57 Heavy. This also took longer than the T57 Heavy. I don't know. There was more ups and downs, I guess, with the Skorpion G. I'm more dependent on matchmaking than with the T57 Heavy. And matchmaking isn't nice when you're a tier 8. No time was I top tier. I'm gonna have to 3-mark the IS3, don't I?
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?